Hello, this month is all about the collaboration of Caribbean cuisine. Here are all the channels involved and the links are in the description below. You can also click on hashtag Caribbean Cold Pot for easy access to all videos. Hey guys, welcome to Cooking with Steven and Jacqueline. Today we're going to make okra rice with salted pigtails, so let's sit back and enjoy the ride.
Well folks, let's go make our okra rice and pigtail, and here's our ingredients.
You'll need okra, salted or pickled pigtail, parboiled rice, green seasoning, Worcestershire sauce, garlic, ginger, onion, pimento peppers, carrot, all-purpose seasoning, black pepper, coconut oil, vegetable oil, green Scotch, bonnet pepper, golden ray, and water.
So guys, here I have about 15 okras. I have already cut up about 12. I'm going to show you how to cut the next 3. You want to cut them into about half-inch pieces. So first you're going to cut off those stems, and then it is easy going after this. Just continue slicing them until you reach the tip. While I finish cut my okras, which is simple enough, here I have a video showing how to tenderize your pigtail. So you just want to put it into a pressure cooker with some water and let that pressure for about 20 to 30 minutes or until it becomes tender. Then remove it from that salted water. You don't want to keep that water at all. And that's how you get your salted pigtail tender. Now it's time to season our pigtail. Here I am going in with 4 pimento peppers. If you don't have pimento peppers, you may use a red bell pepper as a substitute. Next in the pool, I am going in with 1 small onion which I gave a rough chop. Followed by 1 medium carrot which I gave a medium dice or a coarse dice. Now for the star of the show, here we are going in with our 15 ochros which we cut into half-inch pieces. And this is Trini cuisine, so you know we are going in with that green seasoning, 1 to 2 tablespoons. I will have a link in the description box below and also in the iCards above on how to make this. This next ingredient is optional, but I want a bit of umami flavor, so I'm going in with 1 tablespoon of that W sauce or Worcestershire sauce. And of course, all you need to do now is just give this a good old mix to make sure that all of those ingredients come together nicely. Well folks, here's our seasoned okra and pigtail all seasoned up and ready to move on to the next step. Well folks, here's a bird's eye view of our seasoned pigtail and okra, and it looks good enough to eat already, but not quite as yet. Let's go heat up our pot and move on to the next step. Well folks, here's my pot all heated up and ready to go. I'm going in with 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Now we are going in with our seasoned pigtail and okra, and we're going to saute this for about 5 to 8 minutes. Let all those flavors come together nicely. Now all you got to do is give this a good old mixy mix, cover it down and let it simmer on a medium-low heat. And in a miracle of time, 8 minutes has gone by, and as you can see, we are looking mighty fine. Give it a good old stir, and we are moving on to our next ingredients, and that is our ginger and our garlic. When you add your garlic, you want to give it a good old mix and let that saute for about 30 to 40 seconds or until it becomes fragrant. You don't want to go longer than that because you will get a bitter taste from your garlic. Remember, your pigtail still has some salt in it. Don't mind, we have boiled out most of it. So I'm going to be just adding about a half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of sea salt.
Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and click the post notifications for more.
Now that this has finished sauteing nicely, you want to add about 2 cups of water and let that simmer on a medium-low heat to help get those ochros and carrots tender. Also the salted pigtail. Now all you got to do is cover this down and let this go for another 5 minutes. Here's a bit of a close-up of our okra and pigtail simmering away nicely. And in a miracle of time, now that our 5 minutes is about to come up upon us, it's time to add our rice. Oops, sorry guys, I forgot to turn on the camera when adding the rice. So I added 1 1/4 cup of brown rice or parboiled rice as some will call it. You want to simmer this for about 5 minutes so it will pick up some of those flavors before you add a cup of coconut milk. So put the cover on and let that do its thing. After the 5 minutes is up, it's time to add our cup of coconut milk. Now you want to give this a mixy mix and let this simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes on a low heat. And 15 minutes is up, a few seconds for you guys, and you can see that we are simmering away and everything is coming together nicely. Now we have a few more ingredients to add, and you know it's coming. That's a Scotch bonnet pepper. Here I'm going to be adding a green Scotch bonnet pepper into the mix, and this is going to kick it up quite a notch. And without hesitancy, in goes our Scotch bonnet pepper. And this is a good time to remind you that this is a collab of Caribbean cuisine. I will have all the links to the channels in the description box below, and also if you click on the hashtag Caribbean Cold Pot, you will also get the videos easily. And now for our final layers of flavor, I'm going with 1 teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning, followed by 1 teaspoon of black pepper. This next ingredient is optional, but I'm going with 1 to 2 tablespoons of Golden Ray cooking butter. Now if you can't find this, you can just use the same amount of regular unsalted butter. So boys and girls, remember this is a collab, so click on the hashtag Caribbean Cold Pot where you can see all the other YouTubers that are involved in this collab. I will have the link to their channels in the description box below. Well, you can see that we are simmering away nicely. About 15 minutes has gone by, but the rice is not fully cooked as yet. So I'm going in with 1 more cup of water, and I'm going to turn the heat right down to low and let that simmer until the rice becomes tender and all the liquid has evaporated. So the next time when I bring you back, we'll be tasting for salt and any other ingredient that we might need to add. So let's put the cover on and let that do its thing. Well, a few minutes has gone by, so here I'm going to give it a taste to see if we need any salt. And yes, we do need to add a little salt. Here I'm going with about a half a teaspoon of sea salt. Of course, you know, you got to give it a mix to make sure you get that salt incorporated. So now that the rice is fully cooked, you just need to leave the cover off to help that liquid to evaporate. And by doing this, you will turn your heat up to a medium high. Well, after a few minutes, all the liquid has evaporated. And once again, remember to click on that hashtag Caribbean Cold Pot to get all the participants in this collab. I will have a list to all their channels in the description box below. So let's get this all plated up. So fasten our seatbelts and get ready for a drive-by. Let's go!
So boys and girls, here's our delicious Ochro rice with salted pigtail, and it was so tasty. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notifications for more videos. See you all on our next cooking journey, and we're out until next time.